Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for the Dodgers. The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Next up is Max Muncie. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Muncie is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Justin Turner waits on deck. The 3-1, and that's low, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Ball, that's in.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-0 now. First and second here with nobody out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
That's ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 delivery. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-2 home. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Colton Wong will stand in. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman, Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB Draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways. Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking. Strike 3. That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Two out with the man at first. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. In there, strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with two strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Bet.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and one now to Mookie. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ross Stripling enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 68, Ross Stripling.
Last half of the second set to go, so striding forward now, Yadier Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So striding in, Tommy Edman. Set and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he takes strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
35. Lane Thomas.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Peterson to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler is credited with the win. Jack Flaherty only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 3 hits.